Hello, everyone, and welcome to Abraham Lincoln High School for another fantastic matchup. Boys varsity basketball coming at you right now, live from Lincoln. I'm Peter Andrus bringing you the action, and we are going to throw it over to our wonderful hosts. Take it away.
What a day for basketball. Let me tell you something. Not only is it a beautiful Saturday morning, right? Well, let Nani Mar tell you, it's so early this morning right now, it's crazy. It's crazy. Of course, I'm your host, Mr. Cofield. I'm joined with my girl, the girl, Nani Mar. Say hi to the people, Nani.
Hi.
Of course, we've got Mr. Andrus always watching our backs on cameras and graphics. Today is a special day because what you guys may not know about Abraham Lincoln is basketball and our reputation started with one player, and that's Stephon Marbury, Coney Island's own Starberry, who is actually in the building today checking out Abraham Lincoln basketball. It's so important because if you look around at the jerseys in our gym, you don't see Stephon Marbury's jersey in our gym. It has not yet been retired. So it is so important that he's here today because maybe there's a talk about finally retiring this Legends jersey here at this legendary gym. So we're going to start this jump ball. Susan Wagner versus Abraham Lincoln. Wagner with the ball. Little ball movement. Here's number 25. Thought he was going to drive. He stops, he pops. It doesn't drop, and we're going back the other way. Here's Ethan, man of 1,000 moves, Ostain, wearing the number 23. He's the guy to watch. He shoots it, doesn't drop. We're going back the other way. He is 0 for Wagner. Ethan with the rebound, driving back the other way. We've got Paul in, shoots it over to Damon. Damon shoots for 3, and it's bueno. No shot on Wagner. Here's Christian Marbury looking around to Paul, to Jerry. Jerry's got space, tries to kick it to Damon. He doesn't see him. Christian looking. Christian tries to drive. They shut him down. He kicks it out to Ostain. Ostain for 3. No bueno. Number 2 on the rebound. And we are going back the Wagner way. That was Lotta on the rebound. This is Devin on the bring down. Number 5 to number 25. Little ball movement from Wagner. Damon hits the floor, giving number 25 a free opportunity at a shot, and Mr. Williams hits. Here's Ostain. Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass goes right through Damon's legs. Jerry doesn't pick it up and lets it pass him by. No heads up there. And we're going back the other way. He definitely was confused. I'm confused. We're all confused. I just want to explode. I wanted him to pick up that ball.
You're not the only one.
So here's Christopher to 0. Over to 25. Nice ball movement coming from Susan Wagner. They let him wide open into that. So that's 2 times Jerry got caught off assignment and looking. Here's Damon with the pass. Picks it up. Christian drives. And there is a foul. So Coach Montos calls him over because by my standards, some of our players are a little asleep at the wheel. As Nani explained, it's literally 3 a.m. for most high school kids. Nani, let's do a sneaker check. Sneaker check with Nani Mar.
I don't know. I like number 25, Susan Wagner. I also
Is that like a purple white kind of thing you got going?
Yes.
Those are slick.
Those is pretty. I like number 5s too, just because it's purple. So it's really pretty.
I'm seeing that you got a motif going. You like the purple nurples.
I do. I like purple, but my favorite color is pink.
I know, because of Pinky Swabble from last game. Whoa.
Yes.
So
That was a blocking foul.
Jerry is playing. And listen, I call it like I see it. He's playing a questionable game today. He missed 2 easy passes. He's playing over-aggressive defense right now. Picked up a foul there. I don't know what's going on with him. Ooh, Osteen gets tripped up. Wagner doesn't capitalize on having numbers on defense. But Zero with a nice shot over Marbury. That's Devin. So Marbury's bringing it down. Shoots. No bueno. And Wagner picks up the rebound. We're going back the other way. Number 25 to number 1. To Dev. To the corner. He hits at the wing. And that's a beautiful 3. Let's check that out. See if I hit that right. Yep. Wagner hits a really nice 3 right there in the corner. I'm getting pretty good with this. I don't want to toot my horn just yet, but I think I'm getting all right with this instant replay.
Meanwhile, I got to learn.
It's all good. All right. So we discussed it during the JV game if you weren't around for it. We gave out the Grit Awards over this past week or so. Shout out to my girl, Nani Marr, for getting the Grit Award.
Yeah.
That's a come-from-behind victory. Sometimes, high school can get tough for everyone. And it's always nice to have the fortitude to come from behind, maybe having some troubles, and get out there and pass those classes. She did a really, really good job. So shout out to my girl, Nani.
It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best grades the first marking period, but I got it right back up.
My girl. And she's going to continue to. Watch for her on honor roll next marking period. So we're getting back to this game. Pass broken up by Wagner, and it's their possession. Here's number 2 for the long 3. Doesn't drop.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I thought he wasn't going to call that.
So here's Jerry on the inbound. Who do we have on the floor for Abraham Lincoln there, Nani?
We have Jerry. We have Ethan.
What number?
I'm sorry. 12 for Jerry, 23 for Ethan, 13 for Christian, 4 is Jakai, and 34 Denzel.
And that was a pass broken up when we were talking by Wagner. It was going back to their ball. Bad pass by Christian that gets intercepted. And again, special shout out to Stephon Marbury being in the building, watching his family member Christian play today. He's doing an amazing job over in China, I believe. Pushing, not only playing basketball and showing them the American basketball way, but he's also represents a really cool sunglass company. So look out for that. Nice play for Jakai to draw the contact after he faked a putback layup. Jakai originally comes from the football team, joining the basketball team here in his senior year.
I think he used to play basketball in his old school. I'm not sure.
So he didn't go to Lincoln as a freshman?
He came in as a junior.
Okay. So no stranger to basketball.
I don't think so.
He also brings a very physical game to our Lincoln Rail Splitters down there in the post, so I love that. He's a strong guy. Nice job, Denzel, making sure that we got that back. Man of 1,000 moves with a quick jab step. Putting the moves on number 5. Beautiful pass inside. Jakai can't finish it, but what a pass by man of 1,000 moves, Ethan Osteen. Going back the Wagner way. 0 to number 1. Bang! I got to tell you, Staten Island can shoot. So the game is 4-12. Wagner's up. Here's Jerry to Denzel. Denzel doesn't connect. We're going back the Wagner way. Fast break in engaged. Doesn't take. Osteen to Christian. Christian to Jerry. Jerry tries to save it.
Yes.
Goes out. I saw his foot hit the line. We're heading back the other way.
They subbed out Jakai for Dame.
So here's Ethan. Ooh, he gets fouled. I seen it. You seen it. We all seen it. But no call there. Back to Lincoln. Christian stops and pops. Bang! Nice shot by Christian. Ooh, and we're playing some trap defense there at half court for a second there. Damon, good defense. Kicks it out to Christian. Christian looks up, sees Denzel. Denzel passes to Jerry. Jerry misses it. We're going back the other way. Number 1 to 5. Christian tried to draw the foul there. It's going to be Wagner's ball because Denzel didn't grab hold of it. So if we had an opportunity to show you, we did a little drone shot in the beginning of the game. Hope that you like that. Uh-oh. Christian stops, pops, and it drops for 2. But Wagner tries to catch us slipping, and they do. We've got to transition on defense. Denzel to Ethan. Follows the screen, kicks it back out. Jerry, no bueno. And it's going to be a call on Damon. Wagner's ball.
What is that?
Push.
Okay. I just didn't want to say it, and then it's the wrong thing, and then I get clowned again for like last time with OT.
I do remember OT. That was funny. Ooh, if you watch that play through and through, man, did Wagner do a 1-2 punch on Damon there. Ooh, and that was a foul. Wow. So we're not going to call that foul on number 1, which I clearly saw. Damon felt it too. The ref's going to let it bounce out. Johnny Contact checks in. That's
Ooh,
number 2.
He has some nice shoes on too.
When you say he, you got to tell us who you're talking about.
Johnny, my bad.
Okay. Ooh.
The lime green is nice.
That was a nice layup by number 25. Yes, Johnny Contact's got on the lime greeny machinies. Ethan to Denzel to Jerry. Jerry jabs, takes the move in, but he gets caught for traveling, and you don't have to walk. We can get you an Omnipass. Room 126, I'll hook you up myself. So here's 0 on the inbound to number 5. We've got a little bit of a full court press, not much of one, because he hits the whole lane, coast to coast, straight layup inside, no defense. Even Czar's losing his mind over here. So here's Johnny Contact. Beautiful little move. Nice pass inside. Nice job by Johnny Contact to Jerry. Oh, kick out. And they are going to make you pay every time, every time. So here's Ethan Osteen, man of 1,000 moves, with the powder blue on. They shut down Ethan's dribble a bit. 48 seconds on the clock. We're down by 14. Shot clock's at 13. What we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Ethan, bang! Beautiful three-point shot by Ethan. Man of 1,000 move Osteen, keeping us in this game. Zero, kicks out to 25, who's wide open. It doesn't drop. Denzel doesn't pick him up in time, and he's gonna get the putback. Here's Christian. Trying to take that last one. He gets pushed by number 2. So ref talking to Wagner about some of their behaviors from the coaching staff. Nothing alarming, just asking the assistant coach to stay a reasonable distance off the floor. Our bleachers do protrude out quite a bit. Here's Johnny Contact on the inbound. Ooh, to Ethan Osteen. Ethan easily gets around, but that ball doesn't drop. And that's going to end this quarter. I think I got a replay here. Let's see what we got here. Yes, and this is that beautiful three-pointer from our resident superstar, Ethan Osteen, man of 1,000 moves. Nani, don't cut your eyes over at me. So, talk to me about this game. We liking it, we feeling it, we're worried. What's going on?
I'm kind of scared because number one on Wagner, which is Christopher, he's a good shooter. Like,
we can't keep him.
I wouldn't want to compete with him either, but.
And we can't leave him alone, right?
Exactly.
Whoever his assignment is, we're playing a man-to-man, which I don't love. I love a zone defense because that allows multiple people to kind of be able to stay in a particular zone to cover people. But if we're going to play him man-to-man, to your point, we cannot leave him alone. Johnny Contact's got to stay stuck to him like glue. Like I used to tell my niece, I need you to be able to smell the detergent that they wash their jersey with. That's how close you need to be up on them on defense.
Downy?
What fabric softener is that? Is that Gain? I love Gain.
They've got to step up. Defense, defense, defense. If you look at this score line, and we haven't tracked it, but time of possession, Lincoln has held the ball more than Wagner.
True.
The fact that we are doubled up right now tells me that Wagner gets the ball and they just put it right in.
They get it done.
No one's stopping them.
They get it. That's
and
right.
Lincoln's holding the ball and taking a full shot clock every time, trying to make something happen.
You're absolutely right. That brings me back to one particular play. Number one, went coast to coast, virtually uncontested, and grabbed the layup with Jerry near him. That's crazy. We have to contest every single shot, or Wagner, because it looks like these guys will take advantage of your mistakes. JV exhibited it, and as farm systems go, if JV does it, then you know that varsity has mastered it.
JV, not Jay-Z.
I know. we don't talk about Bruno up here.
Wrong Brooklyn shout.
Right. Here's Johnny Contact with it. Oh, he tried to get it to Denzel. Johnny Contact is so low to the ground, he should be doing bounce passes. Ooh. So that play developed and undeveloped so quickly. There was a few errors that I saw there. Ethan had to pick up defense on that. He's scared. He's shaking. We know he ain't gonna make it. That's what the cheerleaders are chanting. One of the crowd favorites. Beautiful move by the man of 1,000 who puts back his own layup. Even Stefan gives him the heck yeah on that one. Nice heads up hustle play by Ethan staying in the game there. We left number one alone to shoot that three. He missed it. Oh, Denzel with a beautiful putback to Johnny Contact. They break it up, but I love that pass by Denzel. We're going back the other way. Here's number 22, sees number 4 in the corner. Nice ball movement by Wagner. Denzel stays with him, and that layup still goes in. Nice layup by 23 on Wagner. That's Gambino. Ooh, Ethan wide open. Ethan got some moves. That's why I call him 1,000. So we're playing a man-to-man. Johnny got burned by his man, number 1.
Travel.
But he got called for it. By land, by air, or by sea. My man is traveling. Here's Christian Marbury. To Ethan. Ethan. Blocking foul. I'm sure glad they finally woke up and called that because that's been happening quite a bit. So I'm hearing Wagner calling 23 because they know what it is on Ethan. I feel like they've been preparing. That's the player you prepare for when you know you're playing Abraham Lincoln. Bang!
And that's why.
Woo-wee.
I don't know, for some reason, varsity games, my mouth is shut.
Because
Like, it's so aggressive.
because you're watching basketball. I need you to describe what you're watching. There's Christian with the steal, and he gets fouled. Nice job there. So it looks like there's some fire up under Lincoln. Here we go. I actually like Christian sneakers a lot. Those are those new Adidas. My man, Coach Dean, has a few pairs of those. And actually, Johnny Contacts got the same sneakers on, just in green.
Yes, I really like that color green.
Christian with the ritual. Shout out to our camera switchers doing an amazing job. So here's number one. And we've got a serious press on with Lincoln. Ooh, but we got players out of position. A little all over the place there. Ethan playing court general. Not sure what we got going on here. Oh, he gets fouled in three-point range. Oh, he definitely did. I sort of don't understand what number one is contesting about. That was a clear foul and in three-point range. Looks like Coach Matos was really frustrated with how slow we developed that play. I mean, literally, Ethan was screaming at his players to come together. So he's got 3 shots here. That's one. So Jania's losing her mind. I'm literally talking through these foul shots. Sorry if you're watching there, Miss Robinson.
It's her fault for not being here. She was supposed to.
I hear that.
I had 3 or 4 girls basketball players say they were coming to crew as soon as their practice ended. And I have not seen them, so maybe practice isn't over. But at least one of their team managers is over in the stands right now, so I don't know.
I thought Makai checked in for half a second there. Looks like he didn't. It looks like he's going to come in for Johnny Contact, who had a decent very beginning of the game, but really wasn't impactful, so I can understand how he got rotated out. What's going on?
Marbury makes him pay.
Christian gets us within 8. So here's Makai showing. Ooh! So this is what I mean by impactful. Makai gets on the floor for half a second, and Ethan picks up a steal. That's not coincidental. Makai is a pressure defense player, moving around without the ball. That's a shot that missed. Can't rely on threes. Beautiful slide out by number 2. It doesn't fall. Makai's on the rebound. Ethan for three. Bang! He's lighting them up right now. Number 1, 0, gets called for the traveling.
What'd you say? Bus? No.
Bus, by train, by bus or by plane. Either way, you are traveling, my man. Let's see
Both
this
of
in
us
for replay.
lost.
Let's see that. Ethan lighting them up. Ooh! I thought Jerry was going to take him up top. That's going to go off of Denzel's hands. Nope. They actually called it on number 5. What you want? What am I doing? I don't know. No, oh no, absolutely not.
I'm not even saying I want some to wear.
Oh, this is in the teacher's lounge. Because today the teachers get a little specialty love. So here's Christian to Ethan. Calling for the screen. He's about to feed Jerry, but Jerry didn't go down downtown fast enough. Ooh, Ethan almost threw a pass to no one. I mean, rather, Denzel picked it up. Ethan. Jerry, what's the call? Calls on.
It's a foul. I don't know what number, though.
Definitely called on Wagner. I was worried for half a second there. Ethan with the touch. Bang! Bang! So when I say the touch, you notice how them shots just seem to just start. This is like water right now. That boy's got the touch. Right now is the perfect time for, I'm about to show my age. There's a Transformers movie, right?
I've been seeing this on Netflix all week.
When Unicron gets to transforming, there's a song go on, old 80s rock. It's "You Got the Touch." That's what I'm hearing from Ethan right now. My man Peter's laughing because he knows. He knows.
Like, I've been seeing this all week.
Nice. Nice. So we are back within 2 of this game due to the O stain. Number 1 splitting defenders. Number 25 with Makai's defense on him. And that's the difference. Makai brings a mature level of defense to this team. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Wagner is having a hard time figuring it out right now. Woo! But number 2 with a beautiful shot. But I must say, Lincoln has stepped it up on defense, and I want to accredit that completely to Makai checking in, giving us a different defensive look. The way that guy dogs down on you, if you're a player with him, you can't get caught not playing defense as hard as Makai is.
And now we're down by 4.
Now we're down by 4. And just by, because that last shot that he took, that was a dream. Three what?
I'm going down.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you want to know what I had this morning?
What's that?
A Snickers brownie. Peanut brownie.
Have they always been peanut?
Yeah.
Yep, nope, not good. Didn't love it.
What?
Didn't love it.
Mr. Andrews, I'm going to bring it to you so that way you can try it.
Thank you.
I did.
welcome.
Yep, I tried
Wait,
it.
are you allergic to peanuts?
No, I am not.
Okay.
I live off of peanut butter.
You're not the only one.
I kick students out of the room when they're allergic so that I can eat.
I can eat. I love that. So here's Jerry on the inbound. 2 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock. My man Czar is down here shopping for stuff. So Czar, our resident commercial drone pilot, he is the equipmentest, buyingest guy I've ever known. He will blow hundreds of dollars on equipment. He's an equipment junkie. I'm sure Mr. Andrews knows all about that in his particular hobbies as well.
Well, back in my single days, maybe.
I hear that. But you do have a Millennium Falcon drone, yes?
I
Or
might
something
have
like that.
I might have that and quite a few Legos of it too.
Nice. Nice.
Well, since we're giving props to everybody, I learned how to fix a drone.
No, not only did you learn how to fix a drone, Nani Mar has built about 3 or 4 drones at this point right now.
Yes.
All of my drones are color-coded pinks and purples. It's nuts.
I just made a great one.
Got to be flying in style.
Great, right, great three-pointer.
It's like the colors blend into each other.
Right.
It's so nice.
That's like the Cameron drone, right? It's all pinked out. It's weird.
It's not weird. There's one that's orange.
True. So here's number 1. We are within 1, thanks to Denzel's three-point shot. Czar's on his feet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Big-time defense. You see Makai? You see Makai? That's my guy. That's my guy. Jerry on defense to 25, who's having a great game. Shot clock goes off. They couldn't get it to go. Makai didn't see Christian over there. Ooh, beautiful pass into Jerry. That's what I'm talking about. Ethan, man of 1,000 moves with a nice assist. Jerry on D. Makai is everywhere. Here's Denzel. Ooh, wide open, and it's an air ball. Ethan, Denzel, wide open. You don't want that. Bang! Oh, we on the comeback. Even our celebrity in the house is on his feet, standing up for his old alma mater. Here's number 5. Collapse in. Jerry trying to take the charge, and it's going to be Lincoln's ball.
Really happy they listened to our advice after the first quarter.
I'm telling you. I know Coach Zay is a big advocate for taking the charge. He once made all of the boys stand there while he smacked them with book bags, because if you can take a book bag, you can take a charge. I'm so telling the joke.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Here's Osteen, floor general.
Well, I can't take a book bag. I go down. I'll go down.
But you can take a bowling ball. I did not know that the Martinez twins were crazy bowlers. We'll talk about that when we come back. 37 seconds on the clock. 23. Ooh, Osteen snatch back. Doesn't drop. Jerry. Denzel with the putback.
And that's with me being 9 in the city and Kyra being 5 in the city.
Wow. Number 1 to 12. A lot of ball movement. Woo! Denzel. And it drops. 12 seconds on the clock.
And us with a 4-point lead.
Christian Marbury. Look, Christian Osteen. Everybody's in Osteen. Here's Christian. Draws the foul. Let's take a look at this rebound that I got tucked away. I mean, this replay I got tucked away. Here's the putback by Denzel. That's what I'm talking about. He's actually famous for putbacks. We had a tiebreaker at South Shore.
Yes, the score was, I think, 60-something.
Like 63-63.
No, it wasn't a
No,
tie.
63 to 64.
It was down by 1, yes.
It was down by 1.
And the ending score was 65, I think.
Ethan shoots a shot. It misses. Denzel's right there, hits the putback,
Yes.
buzzer beater, and we win by 1.
Yes, and now it was crazy because I think that was Denzel's only point in the game. Only 2 points in the game.
Wow. The ones that matter. Nice job. Way to save us there, Denzel. Here's Christian shooting another, and we are up by 4. Rebound. Doesn't go. It shoots. And he
Just by a little bit.
misses.
Oh, my God.
So we are going to head out of here at halftime, 38-34. Lincoln is up. It's electrifying here. Stick around. We got some programming, and then we'll be back for the second half.
How you doing? Lincoln Sports Media reporting. My name is Jalen, and I'm here with.
Magnolia Rivilla.
There you go. So, what exactly got you into volleyball?
So I started playing volleyball in middle school, and I started out as a setter, and I was a setter here my freshman year as well. My volleyball journey has definitely been rocky, especially because of the pandemic. So I had started in 2019. I found my love for the sport, but it didn't rekindle until I came to Abraham Lincoln High School and I started playing for Taz. And while it was my first year playing high school volleyball, it was also Taz's first year coaching volleyball. So I started playing volleyball mostly because I knew I wanted to play a sport, and my brothers played soccer growing up. So I just wanted to find my own little niche.
So, why do you keep playing to this day? What keeps you going?
I'd say what keeps me going is my love for the sport, and the love that I found in middle school never went away. And even as I've grown as a player and my position has changed, it's mostly the people that I play with as well that really make this sport it for me. As much as I love the sport myself, it's the people that pick me up after I feel like, damn, like that was a bad game or that was a bad practice that really keep me going.
Wow, such a kind gesture of sportsmanship. So, speaking of sportsmanship, how do you think you and your team have grown since freshman year?
So it's definitely a little bunch that have kept me from freshman year to now. So for example, Ariel's been with me by my side since freshman year. And it's very rare that we have people like that because, as Ariel said, we had people coming in starting their sophomore year, starting their junior year, starting their senior year. I've had players that me and her have been captains for that we only knew for 1 year, but that made this team even more special. So it's definitely a team building sport, and the ladies that I've played with, I will never forget because they made me the person I am today.
That's so sweet. So, how? Because I know most of my viewers here, they don't really know exactly how volleyball goes. Because I know in the most recent game, we didn't do too great.
Mm-hmm.
So, how exactly does like the point system work? What are the positions? All that kind of stuff.
Right. So the way that I've heard people describe volleyball in like simple terms is like when you're a kid and you have a balloon and you're trying not to let the balloon hit the floor. So volleyball is just like an extreme version of that. So I am the senior libero on the team, and my job basically is to not let the balloon touch the floor. So I'm the one that you'll see in a different colored jersey than the rest of the team. My jersey's white, theirs is dark blue. I'm the defensive back line of the team, so I make sure that any hits delivered to the team are picked up and sent to our setter for our hitters to hit. So the way volleyball works is that as soon as the ball hits the floor on the other side, we gain a point and we take the serve back. And then anytime someone earns a serve, that means that they got the point. So the sets go to 25, and in high school volleyball, it goes to 3 sets, so either 2-1 or 2-0. And in college volleyball, it goes to 5 sets. So those are a little longer than ours.
Okay.
So along the lines of those positions, and thank you for that. That's an awesome explanation.
Beautiful.
Is anyone else other than you allowed to retrieve that ball coming over, or is it your colored jersey is the only one who can like do what you do?
No, definitely not. So the beautiful thing about volleyball is that it's not like other sports where our positions, we can do everything. I can hit, I can pass, and I can set as a libero, and everyone can do that as well. It's a beautiful thing about our sport that every time we practice together, we're all practicing basically the same skills, just to a different level.
What's the fun part about it? What do you think is the best part about playing volleyball?
I think the best part about playing volleyball is definitely coming together after as a team, even after a win or a loss. It's fun to come back, recollect, and reflect on what we did. I think the most fun part about volleyball, like Ariel said, is winning, but I also really enjoy like hearing their opinions, and even when me and Ariel FaceTime after games or FaceTime after practices to talk about what happened, that's what keeps it fun for me as my teammates.
So as a person who's been around for 4 years, you got some rivals.
Oh, like other teams?
I would imagine.
Yes.
Because as a 4-year person, maybe a person that's been around for a year or 2 years played a team and it was over for them.
Mm-hmm.
But like year after year, you have seen the same faces, and somebody on another team is a 4 year or 2. So they saw you,
Mm-hmm.
you saw them.
Mm-hmm.
Who we talking about? What school are we talking about?
So for our league this year, I would definitely say Madison. And beating them on senior night was definitely sentimental for us because it was probably the first win Lincoln ever got against Madison in like 20 years. Yeah. We've had a bunch of coach changes since then. For other divisions, I would definitely say Grady. I've known a bunch of good players on Grady that, you know, every time we see them, it's like, I know where you know? So, but they're all great girls. And when I'm on the court, obviously there's a rivalry, but I know a lot of girls personally off the court. I know a bunch of girls that graduated from Grady that play for Brooklyn now. It's amazing to see them from when I was a freshman to now them playing in college. It's kind of a bittersweet moment.
I bet. And like I've learned in many collegiate sports, is it one of those things where it's just like, okay, we played against you, and now I may be playing with you in college? Um, how could that work? Especially if it were like a true rival. Do you think that you could like wash away the past and play with someone who you've had some tough games with in the same team, on the same team? No problem.
I really think I can because me as an athlete, as much as I, you know, like really get focused and competitive on the court, I have a lot of respect. Like, for example, I do have a friend, Malika, who plays for Sheepshead Bay High School. And seeing her play is really inspiring. And I know whenever we play against each other, it's really fun because we do play the same position. We play the same position for club as well. So, like, let's say I did get the opportunity to play with her in college. It wouldn't even feel like a rivalry. It would just feel like a really good friend that I know, like, we see eye to eye. I know what she feels. She knows what I feel. So it's just like, I think that would be really cool to play on a college team with a rival.
Who do you think is the most hardworking player, in your own opinion?
I would definitely say the most hardworking player on my team is Ariel. And the way that Ariel switches between all her sports all the time, but still makes time for volleyball is crazy. And obviously, me and Ariel are teammates, but at the end of the day, she is my best friend. And anything that I have to talk about or I have a burning question or something, I know I can go to Ariel at the end of the day. So as hardworking as she is on the court, she's definitely someone that I look up to as an athlete. And that's my answer, Ariel Williams.
Who do you think is the best player, in your own opinion? No, it can't be a captain.
I would definitely say that the best player that I've seen based on their development is Kayla. Kayla is, I believe, a sophomore. Next year she's going to be a junior. She is my DS. So she is basically also a libero. She just wears a different jersey, but she can also play outside at times. So me and her play a very similar position, and we also shared a club season recently. So going through those few seasons with her and definitely spending a lot of time with her has been inspiring because I see a lot of her in me, and I like being an inspiration for her. And playing with her on court is just extremely comfortable because I know that she's capable and she knows that I am too.
As recruitment goes, if someone were interested in playing volleyball for Lincoln, what would you tell them as to why that's a great idea, or why you would recruit or say, hey, you should join this team? Why this team?
Right. Well, that's a great question. And I think that for Lincoln Volleyball specifically, we're all so tight-knit that no matter what level of volleyball you have or whatever like grasp of volleyball you have, you can come out of a week of practices and know so much better than you did coming in. So, for example, we've had, like I said, players come in senior year, junior year, sophomore year, and still come out knowing their love for the sport and knowing that they're honestly never going to forget the experience that they had, because a lot of people who come into volleyball also don't play the amount of sports that, for example, someone like Ariel plays. So it's definitely something that they'll carry on as an athlete and as a person.
Is there any lasting statement that you would want to say, before we sign off, about just your experience? You're a senior, I would imagine, right? So this is your last year playing, volleyball for Abraham Lincoln. It's important that, you say something to solidify your legacy, right? So if you had to tell the people anything about what it was like being you, playing volleyball for 4 years for Lincoln, what would that be?
And we are back after halftime. We're getting ready. I hope you guys watched that awesome interview with Magnolia of the soccer team, girls soccer. I'm sorry.
Volleyball.
Because I'm working on a soccer video now. That was volleyball. I'm sorry, Magnolia from volleyball. She was the captain. She is a senior. She'll be leaving this year, but she had a really, really great 4 years here. Her and Ariel Williams are such a dynamic duo together, so I want to thank them for that interview. So we're heading into this third quarter, which is the Andrus quarter, right? Me and him always have discussions about how important the third quarter is because either one team is going to pull away or one team is going to fight to stay in. So we'll see which team is what. Lincoln is in a position to pull away with a 4-point lead already, while Wagner is in a position to really fight to stay in this game or to keep it close heading into the fourth quarter. So here's Osteen coming down, surveying. Denzel sets a quick screen. Nice, easy reverse layup from Osteen. Steal. Osteen picks that up. Ooh, grabs that with one arm. Yep. So as I keep expressing, when defenders don't have their arms out, but they have their arms too close into their abdomen, to a ref that looks like you're pushing from behind and you're going to get called for it every time. Got to keep those hands out. Osteen on the inbound. Mackay, who has had a real positive impact on this game defensively, I must say, creating a different look. So Matos got parts moving around, moving folks around. Denzel, wide open, 3! Denzel starting to heat up a little bit. That might have been his second one. The defensive pressure has stepped up quite a bit, playing some hard-nosed defense right now. Ethan. Woo! Big block by Ethan. Let's check out that replay from Denzel's shot. That went in, if you didn't see that. Whoa, big shot from number 2 on 2 defenders. Here's Christian to Denzel. I was going to say, man, Denzel is on fire right now. That's going to go the Wagner way. Number 1 tried to split defenders just now. That's Christian Albano, or rather Christopher Albano. Christopher back with the ball. To Devin, back to Chris. 25, who's been having a really nice game. Beautiful pass into Devin, it doesn't drop. He tries to get the putback, it doesn't drop. Christian picks up the rebound, we're going back the Lincoln way. But that pass was broken up. 25 on the pickup, nice behind the back, goes straight to the hole. Nice play by number 25. That's Caden Williams. So they're going to take this quick timeout. Jamel Thomas, 5:30, is going to have a little conversation with Christian off to the side. Talk about what adjustments he needs to make, particularly. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is going to talk it out with Coach Matos. Haven't seen Taylor on the floor. I see him standing over there. So some really, really great defensive shift for Abraham Lincoln. They're playing tighter defense, trying to make it a little bit harder for Wagner to get some of those easier layups off. We also been playing better on the rebounding end, really crashing the boards and tapping those balls up. Ethan is going to continue to have a strong game, but I'd love to see who else is going to break out. Looks like Denzel starting to break out a bit, starting to feel the rhythm of his shots. He's hit 2 threes so far, and definitely brought us back into this game with a pivotal putback. So he's doing an excellent job there. Makai's doing a great job on defense, but I definitely want to see him wake up a little bit on offense. Jerry made a few mistakes early on in this game, but it looks like he's just kind of settled in and made sure that he minimized his mistakes. So here comes Makai bringing it down. Looks like they're going to call that. Not sure what the call was. It was, I guess it was something on Denzel, number 34, who comes out of the game. Damon goes in. So checking Denzel out might cause us to suffer offensively, being that he's already made 2 threes in this game and also a pivotal putback. But let's see if number 10, Damon, can add so that we don't feel too much of that offensive loss. He does add in rebounds. Great rebound there. Here's Ethan. Oh, and they're going to give Wagner the charge. Full court press. Jerry gets burned, but that doesn't drop on number 22. Number 2 is really fast. Ooh, Makai gets blocked. It hits off of Makai's shoulder. We got to be more patient. Maybe a punt fake, get them in the air. Wagner stepping it up defensively as well. Number 25, here's William. Jerry tried to take the charge, didn't happen. Here's Ostain going back the other way, 43-41. Makai with the ball to Christian. Makai tries to drop that in. It doesn't take. Here's number 1. 0 shoots. The stop and pop doesn't drop. Number 5 back with the rebound. Gets the lucky roll. And that's a tie game. 43-43.
Lincoln has got to get their offense back in this.
We certainly do. We certainly do. Ethan. And it's good right off the glass.
That's a good start.
Leave it to Ethan to bring us back offensively. Here's 25, Williams. And Jerry with the charge. Jerry's starting to enjoy those charges, and we're enjoying him for taking them. Makai calling the play. Here's Ethan. Looking for the hole. Christian pops. And it drops. Let's take a look at that really quick. He got the lucky bounce. He got the lucky drop there. Bang. Here's William. Little spin out to 5. Doesn't drop. Damon picks it up. Makai grabs that rebound. Going across to Jerry. Jerry, nice pass, and Ethan with the quick drop and lay. Way to see that. Oh, but Wagner catches you slipping, and that's transition defense. If you're not transitioning back the other way, don't jog down the court. Get back on defense. The score is 50-45. Abraham Lincoln still up.
The transition, especially if you aren't involved in that offensive play.
You got to get down there. Right?
You are theoretically closest.
I'm telling you, I call it watching basketball. Are we watching basketball or are we a part of this game? So you guys can't get caught watching basketball. Somebody's got to be aware, somebody's got to be on the other side. On the other end, it's really smart of Wagner to allow that momentum to happen, let these guys celebrate while they're out there making a play. That's when home court becomes a disadvantage, right? Because when something great happens, the team that's home is feeling the celebration, caught up in the celebration.
The energy is there.
Right. What you don't realize is these guys are making the play on the other side of the court. So I had a quick conversation with Coach Dean about the JV game. He's pretty disappointed. Thought that they had a better chance at winning than they gave themselves. Said that he's got a lot of work ahead of him, and he wants to make sure that the JV squad is getting nice and strong so that if they get an opportunity to move to varsity, they're ready for it. So here's Jerry to Christian. Nani Mar back in the building.
Hello.
Oh, you got to make that pass faster, Makai. So Jerry passed it to Makai. They collapsed on Makai. He was supposed to throw that out faster, and Jerry was wide open. Christian, now that's how you throw it out fast. Nice. Damon wide open. Bang! So that was my worry on that sub when you get Denzel out of the game. Would Damon keep up? Looks like he does. Nice rebound. And we've really got Wagner spread out here. Yep, and number 5 gets called for pushing again. What you hear?
Nothing. You didn't share, so I don't have to share.
Okay. Well, at least you saw what I was eating.
Yes, and it was a delicious meal.
It was delicioso.
Don't feel bad, Nani. He didn't share with me either.
It's Makai. Ooh, Makai, and that is completely right. Here's number 1. Makai playing that my guy defense on him. Damon out of position for a second, but catches up. Williams wide open, and the 3 is bueno. Christian to Jerry, to Makai, to Ethan. Ooh, beautiful pass from Ethan. Jerry doesn't drop it, but he gets fouled. Let's check out a replay that I had tucked away here. And this is, of course, I think that was Makai on that shot. Yes, that was the bank shot Makai hit. Jerry. And it looks like that third quarter pull ahead has been achieved by Abraham Lincoln. 57-48.
Us with a 9-point lead.
Keeps it at 9. Makai's defense swelters. Zero. Kind roll. Ethan moving players about. Ooh, nice move by Ethan. He's got 1,000 of them. Kicks it to Christian. Jerry on the rebound. Gets double teamed and fouled. Here's Jerry shooting 2. Looks like Matos is having an issue with the ability to sub Denzel in. Here's Jerry's second shot. Missed one. Take your time, buddy. He hits 2. He hits the second one. Looks like he's going to get 3. Jerry's going to sub out. Denzel's going to sub in. And while Ethan got a small piece of it, it actually went out on Williams. He was the last one to touch it.
Finally, somebody with pink shoes. Number 11 on Wagner.
And there's always room for Pinky Suavo.
And now he gets up.
And he's out of here. Nah, he's in. He's out of here. Well, Denzel's kind of got pink on.
No, it's not pink.
So here's Ethan. Shot clock and game clock virtually the same amount of time. There was a foul call somewhere. Oh, they called the tech on Coach Matos. Wow. So that technical foul is called.
Is that just for where she was standing?
Yes. So you see that black line right there?
Yeah.
And a black line on the opposite end. If you're in front of that black line while your team is on the floor, or particularly on the other side of the floor, then you could get called for a tech.
On the other side of the floor. But this coach was on the floor too.
That's exactly what Coach Matos said.
He was literally right there.
Ooh. So only one tech point connected for Wagner, but of course they also now get the ball. Wow, what a drive. And the score, 51-59, well 53, 59 for Lincoln. Looks like Coach Thomas is heading over to talk to the ref about that technical foul. It was a little strange. So talk to me about what's going on around school.
I haven't heard anything. The most I know is like that there's AP no, I don't know if it's AP or just psychology, or either one of them, that they're at 4:30 on Thursday, I think.
The art show didn't happen.
It did happen.
Yes, it did.
It did
How was
this
it?
past Thursday. It was great. There was a band performance, a chorus performance, and a theater performance.
I don't think that people know that Lincoln has a band. Like every so often I go up and I hear band music.
Who are
and
you
I'm
kidding?
Like, whoa.
Who are you kidding? I be in class and that's all you hear.
I'm-
Especially on the third floor, you hear
Yeah.
people singing too.
Now I was actually in Lincoln choir when I was in Lincoln. So I do remember Miss Fuqua, I believe her name was. And that might be wrong, but so do they bring in their own instruments, or the instruments provided by
The
Lincoln?
instruments are at Lincoln. Some students I know have their own, but
Okay.
Lincoln has a set of instruments that the kids can
Very
use.
cool, very cool. So even I am learning about all of the things that Abraham Lincoln has to offer on the educational side, and that's super cool. I'm glad that the art show went well. Bowling. Let's talk biggity bowling. I don't know if you guys know that the Martinez twins are both on the bowling team, or they certainly were. Your highest rank in the city was what?
Mine was 9 and Clara's was 5.
5 in the entire city.
I think so.
Man, that's impressive. Clap it up for you guys, because I can't bowl anything. I can barely spell bowling. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
there was like 2 older people that I guess they used to bowl in their ages too. And he was like, how do you bowl with long nails on? I was like, it's super duper easy. Like, I just throw
Oh,
the
and you
ball.
kept those nails on bowling?
Yes, every time.
That is quite impressive.
Every time.
So we're heading into this fourth quarter. Makai, Ethan, Denzel, Jerry, and Christian Marbury are on the floor.
Oh, and the highest points Clara has ever had in a game was 143. And no, 144. Mine was 143.
I feel like that's high.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know bowling, but I feel like that's pretty high.
There's one time I got like strike after strike after strike after strike. And I was like, oh.
Okay, okay. So we are definitely doing a video talking to the bowling team. One of the unfortunate things that happened this year was an eligibility issues between both of the Martinez twins. They
Yes.
certainly learned from their errors and mistakes there, and we're going to have an interview about them, just about understanding the importance of eligibility, because we realized that their team really relied on them. And now I'm learning why. 9 and 5.
Even our coaches too. And it was so heartbreaking to like, okay, we were going to the playoffs. And it was just like, we couldn't make it to the second round. So
Right.
it was just like,
Because of
what
your
do we
absence.
actually do? Exactly.
So it's nice to hear that you.
And it wasn't that bad. Like, I went to the playoff game. It wasn't that bad. But it was like, if me and Kai was there, maybe the scores would have been at least a little bit more
That's right.
higher.
That's right. That's right. So I love how much you've grown from those circumstances, and I hope that other 2 students keep that same energy. My man Denzel with the beautiful shot there. He's been lighting them up this game. Great defense by Lincoln off contesting that shot. Got to get the ball out.
I think there was a double dribble there. I'm not sure.
Looks like timeout called. Timeout. Whew, I thought it was a call there.
A smart decision since he was getting
Yeah, he was getting
swallowed up.
hammered. So here we go. Instant replay. Beautiful kick out. That one went in. I don't hit replay if they don't go in. But it's important that I also show the assist as well. So I like to show the person who passed the pass and then how that all went in. Nani, what are you seeing?
I don't know. It looks like the conversation down there is kind of like,
Oh, it's tense.
yeah.
It's too close a game not to be.
That's right.
You see how quick Wagner is on these. After a shot gets made, they are right back on offense.
They're right back.
So if you don't transition quickly, they will put this game away and out of reach.
That's right.
And there's still plenty of time for them to do it.
That's right. You cannot get caught celebrating any one thing too long with Wagner. They'll catch you sleeping and score on you before you know it. Special shouts out to certain players. I like the way Caden Williams plays. That's number 25.
Number 1, 2.
Number 1, that's Christopher Albano, and 0, Devin Louison. So here's Makai. Live. Man, Ethan has a snatch back. So wicked, and guess what? There it is right there. He'll snatch that bad boy off a drive on you. Oh, beautiful pass by Denzel into Jerry for the quick layup. Sweltering defense on Lincoln. Beautiful big block by Denzel or Ethan, either one of those guys. and it's going to stay Lincoln's ball. I want to check this replay out. Beautiful pass out by Denzel to Jerry for the easy layup.
See that cool sun glare in the camera shot.
Only media people. I saw it. Ethan, bang! Woo! Boy, that boy can shoot. Here's William. Went for the grab. William showing some obvious frustration. He's got to maintain his composure. Although I realize that's a frustrating move. Ethan came over to snatch it from him. Beautiful shot by Williams. Fade away off the back foot with Jerry playing defense on him. Here's Ethan, man of 1,000 moves. Denzel with the dive, but it gets picked up by number 11.
Yo!
Oh, and Ethan breaks that one up.
Said, give me back my ball.
I'm telling you, Christian, bang!
Yes.
And this is the pull ahead. They tried to send that airmail somewhere. Number 5 with the pickup. Lincoln's ball. Christian to Jerry to Mackay. Oh, and that's easy layup by Denzel. And we are looking like we are in, I'm not sure what the call was.
Denzel tried to, I think it was because Denzel tried to get a blocking foul and he kind of fell by himself. If that's what it was.
I would like to know what this hand signal is. Like, I'm serving you food. I don't know what that hand signal is.
Because Denzel kind of went like this. When the ref called it, he was like this. So I think it was his fault.
But it's not going to be against the Lincoln. I think the crowd was upset that there was a point scored there, and it got canceled out by whatever the call was. Oh, yeah. And it's going to be Lincoln's ball. I saw a foul. They didn't call the foul, but they're going to say it's out on Wagner. Let's see what I got in the instant replay as we check out. Okay, here's the fast break. Here's Christian for 3. Bang. So this is a game that I need to say on record, Christian is having a great game.
He certainly is.
Okay, there are days where I'm ragging on the guy. I'm saying that's a bad pass. I'm saying that's a bad shot. But today, I will credit that young man for playing an excellent basketball game. He's where he needs to be when he needs to be there. He made a few passes that I wouldn't care for, but that's kind of what he does. He takes these risks, and he's doing a great job. So I love it. The twins are sign language into each other, and you can tell that they're twins because they're having a full conversation that only they understand.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Nani does this to me, and I'm like literally like eye shot from her, and I have no idea what she's saying. So this is clearly Martinez finger talk. Right. They finger something about me, and I don't know.
I didn't even know. She just smiled and pointed at you.
See, I don't know what's happening. But shout out to my man Run Quan, back on the media team. What you guys don't know is before we broadcast, usually I have a little bit of a conference with our media team, and I always tell them, to keep the run shot going. He's invented this really cool fast break shot that I love that he does. So shout out to him. So here we go. 4 minutes, 43 seconds left on the clock. We are up 71-57. Oh, beautiful stop and pop by Ethan Osteen. And I absolutely love
You see,
that.
look.
Look at the line. They're not on this side of the line. Remember, if their team is over there, they can't break this line. Ooh, nice little move by Zero. And Zero is definitely having a little bit of a contact match. Ball leaves Christian's hands and goes out of bounds. He can't keep his hands on it. Ref having a little conversation with Zero about some of his aggression, which I definitely saw. It's nice to see that he helped him clean it up a little bit. Number 2 with the shot. It gets blocked, but they called a foul. I thought it was a clean block, but they called the foul on Jerry. Jerry had a moment of emotion. I love how Makai kind of got in his face and said, hey, keep your composure. Love that about this team. We're up by 13. We got no reason to be breaking our attitude. We got to stay positive. Of course, that was a foul in three-point range, so he's going to take 3 shots.
So how do they get 4 shots?
This is his 3rd shot. He's getting 3 shots because he got fouled.
No, you see how in the JV game we said.
Because it went in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not 4 shots, 4 points if they make the 3 and 1.
Wait, was that a charge?
Yes.
He was still moving. He was still moving. His feet were not set, but okay. He was definitely still backpedaling.
This is the only game I've seen so much charging.
Well, because a lot of people are trying to take the charge. And when you take the charge, you know what you also do? You get people afraid to drive, right? And driving is a high percentage easiest shot, but you start to get afraid to do it because you're thinking that maybe the defender's gonna get a charge. So we're still up by 12. Osteen, the ball's kicked, and it's going to be Lincoln's Rock. I also like the way number 2 plays basketball for Wagner. Lotta. Damon checks in, Makai checks out. But I love the game that Makai had. He had a really great game. Hope to see him back in. Here's Osteen. Denzel, Christian, little jab, stops, pops, it gets touched. And we're going back the Wagner way. Ooh, puts the moves on Denzel and that drops. Here's Ethan. We have got to get a score. That's not going to do it. We got to get something easier. Not going to do it. Denzel's a little upset that Christian took that shot. Denzel wants to see us run the clock down a lot more. I can agree with him.
And that's a tech on Wagner.
Oh, what?
Yeah, the coach.
Call it, Nani.
Look.
Call it, Nani.
coach stepped over the line on their
sure
side.
did. You see, he stepped over. T-ski. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander.
And you seeing like number 0 was like come on, kind of.
Like, you got to chill out.
Yeah, he kind of pushed the ref hand. The ref was like,
Don't touch me, kid.
who's this guy?
So here's Osteen on the tech points. And it's good.
You mentioned Lincoln needs to do 2 things. Yeah, they want to score, but they also have to get this clock under control.
They do.
Every time they get 35 on that shot clock, they should not shoot before 30.
No. No. Take your sweet, sweet time. Pass the ball around. Wait to shoot when it is a easy shot. Force them to foul you. .23 on the shot clock, 3 minutes in the game. And Wagner is sitting back, if you ask me. Yes, Mr. Andrus? I mean, you got to play smell detergent defense when you're down by 11 and running out of time. No foul called there, and I saw the foul on Ethan's arm. Okay. Number 2 for 3. No good. Denzel doesn't grab the rebound but taps it, and he gets the lucky bounce.
The ball bounced on number 22's head.
Oh,
Dame.
Nice job, Dame. Beautiful. And 1, Denzel. Let's check out that and 1. Woo! So Wagner having some tough discussions on the court with each other. Looks like some frustration. They got to keep their heads in the game. 2 minutes still left. There's still a lot of time. They're down by 11. Make that 12. Oh, that's a tech. Boom, that's a tech. Yep. Yep, and he's kind of been working his way there, unfortunately. Right?
Yes,
you've seen
he's
him,
so angry.
You've seen him working his way there slowly but surely.
Yes.
The ref had a conversation with him. He was bouncing around. There's a gentleman that looks just like Osteen in the brown right there. Is that a brother of his?
Yes, that's his brother
Okay.
Blad.
Oh, you can so tell.
He was here for like 1 or 2 games already.
Okay. So, yeah, unfortunately, number 0, who's been playing a decent game. You see him on the clock right now, and he kind of been having some emotional moments here. They're in his head a bit. I want to see him retain his composure. He is a good player. That's Devin. And it gets frustrating. It gets frustrating. One of the things about basketball that I don't know is in bowling. Do they talk smack in bowling? Like, do the other bowling
There's
teams?
really no need to talk smack because everybody's so sensitive in bowling. Like, the only team we really got cool with was Madison because those Madison girls, they're sweethearts, but yeah, at the end of the day, they know how to compete with no competition.
Okay, without competitive energy like that.
Exactly. So we really didn't have that. There was one time we had like a little altercation, but that was like regular.
Okay. Here's Ethan shooting the text.
And also, that's another thing. You don't really, like,
Do you get close enough to even have that kind of interaction?
not at all.
Okay.
Like, it's more like a one goes first than the other one because you can't go because it's a rule. So you can't go at the same time.
Right. But y'all wouldn't like turn around and go, this for y'all. Okay.
And like I said before, boys are more, like, aggressive than girls. So bowling, me personally, I don't really take it serious because, yeah, at the end of the day, it's something that I do on a regular.
Yo, You don't take
But
it
I love the
serious,
sport.
and you're ranked 9. Imagine if
I
you
love
did.
the sport. I love the sport.
Imagine if you took it mad serious, though. Ethan, man of 1,000 moves. They're trying to play hard defense on him, but he has really good command of his dribble. It's one of the things that I've personally watched Ethan develop. Beautiful little pass into Dane. Dane brings it up. Nice shot by number 1. Back the other way. Christian picks it up. Easy dump in. And we're at 83-67. Got that quicksand feeling for Wagner. Way to dribble around that charge that that Jerry was presenting. Here's Ethan to Denzel. Bang, oh, no good. Dane picks it up. And the clock is running out, 44 seconds. 37. He gets hacked while driving to the lane. 31 seconds left. This deficit, unless there's a 20-point shot somewhere on this court,
There isn't.
it looks like Wagner's going to take a loss here. But they played an excellent game. They fought hard. It was a game clean up until about the fourth quarter when we began to pull away. I want to credit the victory to a few of our players. Denzel came in and did an amazing job. Ethan has been just the star this entire year. Christian Marbury had a really good game. Jerry's game, I've seen him have better games, but he retained his composure here. Damon did a really, really good job. But if you ask me, shout out to my guy, Makai, who came on the floor and changed the way we look defensively. That drive didn't take. And we're just going to hold this rock and walk it out. 14 seconds. Denzel. Christian. 5 seconds left. No time left on the clock. And we are going to take this game. I want to thank everybody for participating and watching out there in YouTube world. I want to thank Run Quan. I want to thank our camera switcher back there, my man Jalen. Also want to thank Mr. Andrews for all of his hard work and dedication to the Abraham Lincoln Sports Media. And I am signing off. Say bye to the people, Nani.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone, for watching and sticking around with us. We'll have 2 more streams this week. We've got girls basketball coming up on Wednesday and Friday. Thank you to our production crew. Thank you to our wonderful support staff. And as always, thank you to my wife for supporting my media habits. We will see you next time.